Hi everybody, and welcome to Manswers Friday. The question this week was, what do you eat when you're training for fitness? And most importantly, that's fairly inexpensive because hardly any of us are rich, certainly not me. So it can be difficult to eat healthy and not blow every dime that you got. Junk food's cheap. It's meant to be cheap. They want you to eat a lot of it. So eating healthy, not eating chips and burgers and fries and pizza and stuff like that can be a bit of a challenge if you haven't got a whole lot of cash to spread around. So I'm going to just show what I make for breakfast every once in a while, because I'm not much of a cook. In fact, I'm going to use the man's best friend in the kitchen, the microwave. And this is what I do. I just make an egg burrito. It's simple, it tastes good, it fills me up, and it's got a good balance of protein and carbs, very low fat, no sugar, none of that stuff. It's a good way to start the day. Now you can do this two ways. You can get eggs and separate the yolks out, or most of the yolks out. You can throw one or two in there, but that's tedious, and like I said, I'm not much of a cook, and the last thing I want to do first thing in the morning is fry up or scramble up a bunch of eggs or do any kind of cooking. So what I usually do is I buy these egg beater things. They're a little bit on the pricey side when you compare them to what a real egg would cost, but it takes all the work and guesswork out of it, and it's just so convenient. This one's Southwestern style. It's got a few onions and peppers in it to give it a little zip. But like I said, you can use regular eggs. I'm just a little bit more lazy than I am cheap when it comes to this. But you just take it, and I've already measured this out, and you pour a serving in there, about a half cup. Actually that's 2 servings, but a quarter cup hardly gives you anything at all to work with. So pour that in there, take it to your trusty micro nuker, and zap it for about 45 seconds or so. Now you have to kind of fiddle with this if you're using the egg beaters and you're using a microwave, because you have to get all the juicy parts firmed up. But when I get through with that, I'm going to be wrapping them in these whole wheat tortillas. They're not very expensive. They taste pretty good. It's better than using white bread or really any kind of enriched flour bread. This is where your carbs come from. Use one. Don't get those big giant ones. I hear the bell. Now, when you look at this and you can't see this because I'm not much of an editor, but what I'm doing is I'm kind of giving it a stir and going to nuke it for another 45. Anyway, what I was saying, oh yeah, when you get these things, don't get the big giant round ones with tomato and basil and jalapeno and all that other stuff. I mean, those things have enough calories for a whole meal. Sodium's a little high too, so just get the regular old size wheat tortillas. Maybe I'll edit this part out. Oh, plate. Since I got married, I have to start using dishes instead of just kind of eating out of what I cook in. And see, gotta stir it again. Still needs some more zapping. That's kind of the bad thing about these things. I haven't really figured out a time to cook them to get them perfect. I keep doing about 45-second shots, and you can also, when you make these, put a little bit of 2% milk cheese or low-fat cheese or non-fat cheese on these things. I personally, I like cheese. I like real cheese. I don't like any of this low-fat, no-fat crap. I'd just as soon not have any at all. And since I am trying to lose a little weight during the week, I stay off the cheese. So I'm just going to have the egg. Okay, that's good. And what you get is a piping hot bowl to burn your damn fingers off. But what you get is this, ow, ow, ow. Oh, nice bowl of Southwestern style scrambled eggs. And it's hot too. Fortunately, I have kitchen gloves. Actually, they're welding gloves, but they work just as good. And you just spoon it in there onto your tortilla. I like a little zap to my breakfast, so a couple of drops of that, and maybe a couple more. And there you have it. Let's see if I can do this. A nice egg breakfast burrito, and you just roll that sucker up, and that can be your breakfast. Top it off with a nice glass of water. I guarantee this thing will keep you going for 2 or 3 hours until your next meal. So that's about all I got, such as it is. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying strong and training hard. I will see you next week. Bye, everybody.